Welcome. Today I will be paraphrasing, summarizing, and sharing for the April 12th Al-Anon readings in Courage to Change and a little time for myself. We'll begin with the Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. It's very chilly and raw today. I have my hoodie all tied up. I think the last time I filmed, I had the window open and it was beautiful, and today it's in the low 40s and it's rainy, and spring is just that way. All right, I'm going to take a minute and look this over. The question, it's a double question. What tempts me to focus on others? How can I live and let live? And in the passage, they mention another slogan, which is stay in your lane. I like that one. So this passage starts out with a sponsor telling the person who wrote this passage, I love this, and how is that your business? And this person learned to stay in their lane by imagining swimming laps in a pool and having to stay in their own lane. So unless someone asks for help or is drowning, they focus on themselves. Today's reminder, today we will focus on keeping the focus on ourselves. We will focus on keeping the focus on ourselves. The quote is from Reaching for Personal Freedom. When we focus on ourselves, we don't have time to interfere in the lives of others. I find that to be very true. What tempts me to focus on others? When I feel like something is unjust, I think is the word. When I think someone is suffering, that's hard for me. How can I live and let live? I'm trying to remember where I read it from. I think it was Byron Katie, something about even when we see something, someone, an animal, a person that we think is suffering, we don't know. We don't know what that person is experiencing. And so how can I live and let live? What helps me is to remember that, and to remember that my perception colors everything. I see the world depending on how I'm perceiving it. So what I think is unjust or unfair, or that someone's hurt or suffering, I could be completely wrong. And if that person asks for help, that's different. If I perceive the situation to be dangerous, imminently dangerous, that is different. But for the most part, there's so much that has nothing to do with me. And I'm fine. I'm not sad. But I am tearing up because I found out yesterday that someone who hasn't been in my life for almost 30 years passed away. But the circumstances of their passing were, to me, sad. And it was a person who was once kind of a big part of my life because they were involved with my mom. They lived with my mom. This man, he lived with my mom for over 10 years, got her through 2 bouts of cancer, was always extremely helpful, fun, caring, happy, just a wonderful person. And I'm just so grateful. And so I think this is gratitude. Wow, it's like ugly crying. It's okay. The reading is very timely, as always. Regardless of how he passed, he's at peace now. And I feel like he knows how much I appreciated him. I just don't understand why. The feelings I'm feeling are so strong. But then again, I think I do because time goes on and what I keep realizing, and I keep being taught this through lessons in my life, is that every day is a gift. And every day it's important to tell people that we care about them, to show, like I try to show people that I care about them. I try to act in a loving way. And even though this person wasn't part of my life, I wished only good things for them. And the way that they passed, I guess ultimately it doesn't matter because it's over, right? That's the truth. I, his passing led me to go through my photographs, which I went through a lot before I moved. But I went through them again and I found a lot of doubles and I found a lot of, So I was able to thin out the collection even more. I have a ways to go, but I did what I could. Um, and I started going through the pictures because I wanted to see pictures of him. And a lot of it was just gratitude for having him in my life. That's all. All right, I'm going to read this. And this has a tab and a highlighted part. I'm excited. All right. Oh my God, I love this. Wow. The part that I highlighted is I should surrender, accept my discomfort, and pray for guidance. Al-Anon is so amazing. That's it. I just need to ask for help. And it's okay. I wouldn't say that I'm uncomfortable. I would say I'm emotional. I don't know. What an amazing page. All right, so this page is about getting through difficult situations and that they take time. And that it doesn't help to self-criticize. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It says, why do I have all these feelings about something that isn't important? And somehow I'm to blame. I don't think I'm to blame. I don't think I'm to blame. I am curious why I'm reacting this way, but I guess I don't really need to know. It could be gratitude. It could be also that um, I am much easier to cry now since I stopped taking my medication. And just as a reminder, if you haven't watched or you don't remember or whatever, I took two different antidepressants for on and off with my doctor's help for close to 20 years, I think, on and off, like situational things. And with my doctor's help, I weaned myself off in December, November to December. And so I found almost immediately that I cry a lot more. And like I said, it's not that I'm sad per se. It's just that my emotions are like right there. And if I think something is beautiful, tears. If I think something is really sad, tears. So, um, it's okay. I was, I'm thinking of showing you a picture, one of my favorite pictures that I found in my collection. It's a double, but I think I'm going to, um, yeah, I think this is fine to show you. So this is an example of the garden. This is the walkway of the house that I grew up in since I was 10. My family doesn't live there anymore, but this is 30 years ago. But this is an example of the way that just a really happy time when that person was in my life. That's me, and that's my son, and that's my brother in the background. And see how pretty everything looks? That was the person who passed away. He did all that. Yeah. Just good memories. So, gosh. All right. It's been 15 minutes of me acting like this. I want to apologize, but then again, it is what it is, right? Just being authentic and genuine. And this page is perfect. It says that we cannot rely on willpower to eliminate troubles. Things take time. And the quote is from Confucius. You can't force the spirit or the soul of man. It takes time. That's really beautiful. Really beautiful. I mean, is it not a miracle that these were the pages today? Or are they just, is it less that, and is it more that just everything in these pages can be applied to everyday life no matter what the situation is? Either way, I love it. I absolutely love it, and I'm so grateful. All right, we'll close out with the Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. Here we go. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. I'm really okay. I'm really fine. Oh my gosh. I'm a hot freaking mess is what I am. But it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I'm good. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Sending you love. Take care.